Hello, and today I wanted to give you guys a tour of my main base in Valheim, Kelhs. The pub is the first really big build I've attempted in Valheim, and I really like how it came out. But it's definitely pretty far from being complete, primarily because of the lack of decorating on the inside. In the kitchen, we have a large stone fireplace on the right hand side for cooking the large portions of meat. And to the left, we used to have a stone fireplace there as well, but with the Hearth and Hone update, I modified it a little bit so that all of the upgrades could fit into one spot. The storage system like the one you see in front of you is super helpful. I highly recommend trying it. Upstairs is the Hunter's Lounge. Eventually, I'm going to put all the trophy heads up here and just make it look like a place where hunters want to go and relax. This is the building I use most since the kitchen's there. It also has maximum comfort, which is one reason the hot tub and the bed are upstairs. And the bed's upstairs also so that I can run up there and pass by time really quick. The next large building I attempted was my portal hub, the Dragon's Gate. I wanted to do something a little different, and I think it turned out quite well. Underneath is a good deal of room for more portals and storage if I ever find the need for it. This was the first big building I attempted once I unlocked stone building. It's completely empty on the inside for the most part. Once Hearth and Home came out, I did add the cartography table here, thinking of making this into a war room of some sort. Down here we just have access to the bonfires, so I can fill them with fuel. Over here, this den turned into a treasure room. So every piece of treasure you see, I collected by hand without cheats. And a stone throne so I could sit by the fire and brood over my treasure. Heading up to the second floor, as you can see there's still no furniture, but it has a nice high ceiling. You get a little bit of light from the fire, and there's a wraparound balcony, and the other side of the villa has the same thing as well. Here we have the master bedroom with a double fireplace. And there's a wraparound balcony in the back here. Heading upstairs, I'm really not sure what to call these rooms. They could be spare bedrooms or storage. I really don't know. Leave a comment below if you have a good idea what to use these rooms for in the future. Inside we have all the smelters, and I can even fit more of them in here, about 5 or 6, depending on how much ore I bring back for processing. Have a good deal of storage up there, much more than I need. And down here we have the kilns, kind of descending down lower into the earth. To hold all my beehives, I made the honey huts. I think they hold 8. Each hut holds 8 of them. Can't quite remember. And I'm the only one that plays on this file, so this is way more hives than I need. But I think they look really cool. And I have a couple of empty slots that I still need to fill. But as I keep playing, hopefully I'll find them. Here at the Altar of Heroes, I was looking for a way to display my old armor, and after I had made this, I discovered you can't mount chest and leg pieces or even capes, so I couldn't really display the armor. So what I did instead was put boxes, and I put the armor and everything that went with that armor in there, and displayed the shield and the weapon that I mostly used at the time. When Hearth and Home came out, they added this really cool item called an obliterator that lightning hits when you activate it. So that gave me the idea to make a lightning tower. It's not functional. You can't use the obliterator because it will damage the top of the lightning tower, but it still looks really cool, and I really don't have any use for the obliterator anyways. Here, the centerpiece of my village is the altar for all the boss heads. And if you've noticed as I've been walking around my base, there are these small little sheds. Inside those sheds are the workbenches, and that stops enemies from spawning in my base. However, as you can see here, the range of the sheds does not cover the center of the altar. This is the absolute closest I can build these workbenches to the altar. There are pros and cons to this. The con is that enemies will spawn in the center of my base at night. The pro of having it here is that I can throw unwanted items in the center, like a sacrifice of some sort, and they will despawn. So it's a nice way to get rid of my garbage. So that's my base. I'm still working on it. Hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell. Bye.